Good morning from me and my crazy hair. Oh my goodness. I've put my mic on because it's currently like 6:30 in the morning on a Saturday. And if I wake my mum up at that time, game over. But today's agenda is a 10k race. So my client and now friend Amie Preston hasn't done like a running race. I'm gonna say ever, but if not, in a very long time. And we have got the big half marathon in September. So I thought it would be a good idea to book a little 10k in and see where her pace is currently at and how she feels like during it, after it, and hopefully like a little bit of a confidence booster going into September. So her current PB is 59 minutes. Now, Amie is an absolute weapon nowadays. Like, she's so good. Her progress has been absolutely incredible. I feel like she doesn't believe in herself as much as she should. Did I shave my armpits? Yep, we're good. She don't believe in herself as much as she should, and I think she's capable of more than what she thinks she is as well. So I'm very excited to see how she gets on today. We are, hold on, we're doing the Olympic Parks 10k. Never done this one before. I say that like I'm a 10k runner. I do it for fun on the weekend. I don't. I mean, the fact that I've even booked this without Tom forcing me into doing it is a win in itself. But yeah, we're doing the Olympic Parks 10k. I think it's like a 4-lap route, which I was speaking to Amie about it, and she said that she thinks that will be better, because at least like once you're 2 laps in, you're kind of like, okay, we're halfway, and you can gauge how you're feeling from that. So yeah, Olympic Parks 10k. I've got to go and pick Amie up in a bit, get into hers for about 7:15. Then we can do the like bib, did they say bib collection? Number collection. We can do that between 8 and 9, and then our race starts at 9:30. It is going to be a scorcher today, I think. It's hot already. I'm sweating just doing my hair, so that always puts a little bit of a spanner in the works, but we will do our best. So, did I just say that her 10k PB was 59 minutes? I can't remember, but anywho, her PKBB, wow, brain is braining today. Her 10k PB is 59 minutes, and I think, I'm going to put it out there, I reckon we're getting a 54:45. That's what I'm going to go with. Amie said that her target is 56/57. So even that is an unreal PB from what she's done previously. But I just think she's got more in the locker than she thinks she has. So, yeah, let's see what the girl can do. I'll speak to you in a bit.
There you go, Amie. Have you run with us before? Do you know how this works? I'm sure we'll find out. Yeah, so you just basically, it's your tiny chip, so you live.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here she is. What number you got? Oh, hello. Here we are. Leg swings are underway. Woohoo! We mean business. How are we feeling?
Shitting myself, nervous, hot, sweaty. We got this.
What's the goal?
To not die, finish the race, and hopefully a 56:57.
In the bag all day long.
We'll see.
It's a bit bloody hot though, isn't it? Left me in the dust already. Hey, wait for me. Sorry in advance for the shaky hand. We're filming on the iPhone today. Hi. Mate, I am not a fan of this hill. Thank you. 56, 57 was the goal. What did we get?
55, 37.
Go on, the girl. Have that. I'm not just saying it. That was fucking evil. The heat today is just ridiculous. There's literally like not one little bit of breeze. Nothing. Breeze. The water, you took it in, it was like you've got it at the kettle. Brutal, mate. So, PB in that, easily another 1 minute, 2 minutes, knocked off the next one.
She's 36 and she's retiring.
Early retirement.
It's all about the recovery. Violet taught me well. Normally, get up and go home. Now, recover.
Big up the Voltarol.
Sponsored by Voltarol.
Note to self, actually listen to the sat nav with what way it tells you to go. It was telling me to go to the A127 and I ignored it, so now I'm sat in traffic and the time is just going up, getting from Amy's house to home. Not ideal, but we move. Hello, we are back home and I'm going to give you a little debrief of the run. So obviously earlier on I said that Amie thought that the 4-lap course was going to be good. I'm not sure. I don't think I really liked it personally, and I think Amie did feel the same after, because it was just a little bit, felt like a bit of a slog, because you got to like 2 laps in and you're thinking, fuck me, I've still got 2 laps of this to go. Whereas I think if you've got a route which is literally just like a whole circuit, you don't really know where you're at, obviously, unless you look at your watch and you're looking at the distance. So I think you don't get in your head about how much further you've got to go, if that makes sense. But with that being said, I think it was a tough route as well. Like there was a few couple hills that were evil. And as I say, it was just a little bit relentless in terms of like doing the 4 laps. Amie actually said as well, she thinks it would be better if it was a longer lap, and just like 2 or 3 laps rather than the 4. The 4 just felt long. But as I said, Amie has absolutely smashed that. She set herself obviously the goal of 56, 57, smashed that out the park with 55:33 was the official chip time. I actually thought when we finished that I'd got the prediction spot on pretty much, because I thought I had said 55:45 at the beginning, but I've just watched that video back and it was actually 54:45 that I said. But still, not that far off. I would take that as a good prediction. And to be fair, if the heat wasn't as hot today, I genuinely think that she could have knocked some more time off there. In hindsight, definitely started too quick. I did warn her at the beginning to not go out the blocks too fast. But when you're in a race and there's people that are just gunning for it at the beginning, it's so easy to get... Fucking hell. It's so easy to get caught in the trap of just like going with the crowd and going for it straight off the bat. So if we were to do another one, I'd definitely say pull back a little bit at the start so that you've got more to give towards the end of the race. Because I think for myself personally, when I do a race, I think I prefer to do a little bit of a negative split. So you start off a little bit slower, nice and comfortable, and kind of ease yourself into the race, and then towards the end it leaves you with a little bit more to give, so you're not having to cling on to a pace with dear life with nothing left in the tank, if that makes sense. But regardless, absolutely smashed it, and she was able to cling on. Oh, I've got a fly on me now. Yeah, she was able to cling on to that pace towards the end. We did set a time target at the beginning in terms of pace to not drop below a 5:45. We didn't quite manage to maintain that. It was, I think we dropped to about a 5:56 in the end, was the slowest pace per kilometre, but it evened itself out because obviously the first kilometre she went straight out the blocks and it was a 5:14 pace, I think. So it did even itself out in the sense of that faster start and a little bit of a slower finish. But I say slower finish, 800 metres to go, this girl put the burners on and I was not prepared. I really wasn't prepared for it. I was clinging on for myself, to be honest, and I was actually genuinely struggling and like flagging a little bit. And then, as I say, 800 metres to go. Oh, this bush is really tickling me. She puts the burners on and just guns it. I was like, oh, okay. She's still got more in the tank. But I think that final stretch, you've just got to give it everything because you know that the end is near. You haven't got to like hold anything back. But yeah, I am very, very, very happy for her. She smashed it. I think she enjoyed it as well. Well, to an extent. Enjoys the after feeling anyway. So yeah, we've got the big half coming up in September. So everything is gunning towards that now, really. I must say, during that race though, I did think, oh, fucking hell, like half marathon that I've got to do in a couple of months. And I just know that the heat is going to be like this on the day as well, which is going to be absolutely brutal. Oh, geez Louise. As Tom King always says, do it for the medal. It's a very nice medal, to be fair. Another one to add to the collection. The only thing is that I can't stop thinking about now is the fact that I've got a 14-kilometre run to do tomorrow. Half marathon training is relentless. I am currently doing four runs per week, and 2 of them are usually a speed session, 2 of them either easy shorter distance or easy longer distance. Tomorrow is a 14k easy. So when it says easy, I am taking that very easy. Just going to plod it along. And also I think that's the furthest distance that I've done on the plan so far after having done that today, which is not ideal, but just going to have to get on with it. I did actually think about going somewhere different, change of scenery, to hopefully like spur me on a little bit. So yeah, we'll see how we get on with that. So big shout out to Amie Preston, absolutely smashed it. That's my girl. And yeah, maybe we'll do a 5k next and we'll see what you got in the locker for that. Good morning, team. I'm getting myself prepared for this 14k run. Oh, we didn't get in until 2 a.m. last night at a family party. And not one bit of me wants to go out for this run. And I'm whispering again because everyone's asleep. Somebody send me some inspiration and motivation. Oh my goodness me. That I literally don't know where to start. So I've just done the 14k that was on my plan, and that's the furthest I've had to run so far, but I literally feel like I need to come on here and give a full on just offload, because that was honestly horrendous. And I do think I set myself up for failure, because basically it's Sunday today, and I had said to my best mate Morgan that we'd meet for a coffee, and I said, oh yeah, I'll get my long run done first thing and then I'll come and meet you at about 11. But I went to a family party last night and I didn't get in until 2 a.m. So got home, obviously I don't drink anymore, so it's not like I'm hungover or anything, but I got home at 2 a.m, set my alarm for 7:30, went to sleep about 2:30, and then woke up at 9 o'clock this morning. I think I literally just turned that alarm off and thought, sod that, and must have just gone straight back to sleep. So then obviously 9 o'clock, by the time I've like had something to eat, had a coffee, got myself sorted and stuff, there was absolutely no way that I was going to be able to meet her for 11 o'clock. So bless her, she was like, it's fine, we'll just go for a Nando's on Tuesday. So that done me a favour. But because I'd literally like scoffed my breakfast to try and get within the time range of meeting Morgan, I just went out as like pretty much as soon as I'd eaten. So the first 3 kilometres, I literally felt like I was going to vomit with every step that I took. And I feel like you always know how your run's going to go after like the first K. And yeah, we didn't get off to a flying start. So felt like I was going to be sick till about 3.5, 4K. What was the next thing that happened? Oh no, then I started feeling really good and I was like, it's fine, we got this all day long, it's feeling good now. We're in the flow. Then then it started getting really hot and it was like 400 degrees and I thought, oh great, because it started off nice and cloudy and I thought, beautiful, it won't be that hot. Then it started getting absolutely boiling. Then halfway in, literally felt like I was going to shit my pants. Which is way too much info, I know, but I also want to keep it real because I know that loads of people go through this. And oh my god, my arm is aching from holding the camera. Yeah, it was like, I literally thought that it was game over. And then I like literally I sat on a bench for a little bit and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna have to just ride it out. So I was literally nowhere within, anywhere near a toilet. So I was like, well, great. So I sat down for a bit, just thought, you know, don't think about it. Then got going again, and then I had to stop at Harewood Station. Not my finest moment, to be honest. However, felt great after that. So if you look at my Strava and you see the splits get a bit quicker towards the end of the run, you know why. Oh my God, and then I'm running home from Harewood Station and I hit this bump in the road and go absolutely flying, nearly face planted the floor. And you know, when it's one of them days where you just think like, does anything else just want to go wrong? Just felt like the universe was against me. And then I've just, I'm plotted up in a park, and I've just gone and got a bottle of water. And the woman in the little hut in the park, she's literally got no teeth, and she's like back to me, making someone a burger, and I'm like, hun, hello. And then she like looked at me like I was some sort of absolute freak, and was like, what do you want? It's just a bottle of water, please, mate. I've actually got a laugh about that one because that was hell. Thomas, mate, get your ass back from Prague. He's on a stag do at the moment. He went on Thursday and he doesn't get back till Monday. I think that's a bit much if you ask me. No, but I do think that made me appreciate that I do like running with someone, Thomas especially, because he's like Mr. Motivator, and he does definitely push you to keep going. However, I am proud of myself for getting that done on my own in those conditions, because that was honestly hell. So yeah, but longest run of the plan so far ticked off. Just about. Hopefully next week's long run is a little bit smoother, because that was not very nice. But I thought I would post this just to keep it real, because obviously I feel like on Instagram and Strava and socials you don't really see the full picture, and sometimes if you go out for a run like I have done today and it's absolutely just appalling, it can sometimes feel a bit like, oh well, does anyone else go through these sort of struggles? So I am here to tell you that I definitely do. So yeah, as I say, hopefully the next one will be better. I won't let it dishearten me, because all the other runs on the plan so far have been really good, and I have really enjoyed them. It's just been one of them days, not ideal conditions. So yeah, peace out.